muted myself! God damn it! Alright, well, you didn't miss much. You missed me yelling at Vesta because she decided that the second that I hit start stream, she wanted to be right up on my desk, blocking my entire monitor. So, let's actually start this. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you again. So, yesterday sure was a stream, huh? We are gonna start as soon as possible, just because I have, like, nothing to say, really. I will say, I've been having ear issues, so if I sound a little weird, it's because I can't hear out of one of my ears right now. It's blocked. And the worst part was, it wasn't blocked until I put fucking eardrops in. So, and it hasn't cleared up. This whole day, I've had a blocked ear. It's the most annoying thing. Anyways, let's play some Steins Gate. Come on. I'm going to take Punch-a-Chuni off because it's a new day. But, if he's a jackass again, though, it's going up there real quick. Alright. So yeah, last time, we did another time hop because Ferris wanted us to, let her use D-mail. Scuffed audio? What do you mean, scuffed audio? Is it too quiet, or is it coming through the mic again? I'll mute it here. Yeah. Looks like it's coming through the mic. Okay, I don't know if it was glitching because I was, like, looking at Streamlabs for a second. Or, I mean, I also have a shit ton of apps open. Let me just close some stuff. Close Steam. Close File Explorer. Close Google Chrome. Close Discord. There we go. That should be better. Alright. So, we got that fixed. But yeah, so basically, we hopped timelines because Ferris was like, yeah, I want to send a email to the past to my dad. And my theory is that her dad died, and she was like, she sent him a email that's like, don't go to work on this day. And now he's alive, and he has character art. So we stopped in this new timeline, and because we jumped timelines, apparently Okabe fucking forgot that the last experiment was to change Luca's gender, which led to a very infuriating scene. And then afterwards, he and Suzuha hung out for a bit, and Suzuha told us about her dad, who, like, either he left, or he's, like, on the run, or, like, well, one way or another, she's trying to track him down. So, she says she has one chance at this, and it's tomorrow. And, yeah, she left us in the middle of Akiba. Oh yeah, also, Akiba is no longer anime. Okay, 1 minute. No, not skip. I meant to hit C. There we go. Eureka. Going to infiltrate now. What should I do? I'm nervous. I can't hear my own heart. I can't see my own heart like peeking through frosted glass. Wish me luck. Over and out. Damn. Yeah, this is a new day. This is a new day. So, she's going now. Also, what are you talking about? I know that's a Norse mythology. Cauldron used to cook for the gods. Ah, neat. Okay. The only lab mems here today are Mayuri, Kurisu, and Luca. I couldn't get a hold of Ferris or Moeka. They must be busy. Daru, meanwhile, gave me some crap about having things to do. I was prepared for Luca to refuse my invitation, but since she's here, I guess she's forgiven me. For now, at least.
宴会用の買い出しに行ってもらう。
A party? I've already explained to the lab members what Suzuha told me yesterday.
あんたは何す
Oh,
るの？
nice!
これ
So
か
we're gonna celebrate her finding her
俺は
dad.
これからバイト選手を尾行し、状況を逐一報告。
Oh, okay. Never mind.
やめなさいよ、悪趣味だな。親子水入らずにさせてやれ。
いちいち突っかかるな、クリスティーナ。お前は人間の心理というものを理解していない。
No, I think she has a
そうとい
point,
う
dude.
のそうやって一周されると、意地でも自らの意志を通したくなってしまうのだ。
Ah, fuck, I'm getting notifications. It's like, oh, Creative Cloud has an update. It's like, I don't care. I use one program from Creative Cloud like once a month. Stop. Alright.
独善的すぎ。
そもそもクリスティーナよ、お前とバイト選手は対立していたはずだ。にもかかわらず、そのような気遣いをするとは
I mean,
大した偽善ぶりだな。
I think the enemy thing is one-sided. Like, Kurisu has flat out said that she has no idea why Suzuha hates her. I don't think anyone's
あんた
plotting
の
her
行動
demise.
が人としてダメすぎるんだろ。
そうだよ。邪魔するのはね、良くないと思うな。
Okay, on like a moral level, yeah, we shouldn't bother her because she's meeting her dad for the first time in ages. On like a level of, hey, we need to know what the fuck is going on, and this is like valuable information. You know, I'm kind of on Okabe's side in terms of the fact that I just want more information. Even during the strategy meeting, Mayuri keeps working on her costume. Luca hasn't agreed to wear it yet, but Mayuri's enthusiasm remains strong.
それよりも、どんな結果になっても、あったかく迎えてあげようよ。そのためにもね、マユシーは買い出しを張り切っちゃうつもりです。でも僕、その鈴葉さんという人と会ったことはないんですけど、すずさんはね、とってもいい人だから、ルカちゃんもすぐに仲良くなれるよ。
Yeah, she seems pretty chill.
いい人。ね。
Well, yeah, she's not nice to you.
とにかく俺は
Not
これから
chill
尾
to
行
you,
を。
for whatever reason.
だからダメだっつってんでしょ。
女子の分際で俺に指図をするな。
In the end, I can't get permission to tail Suzuha.
逃げたら承知しないからな。
Oh, wait. Shit, my fan is still on. Just a minute. Okay. I'm back. Just a sec, I gotta put back in my earbuds. There we go. Kurisu is forcing me to help her with the shopping. There's no way out. Damn it. Kurisu really is turning into a class president character. At this rate, she might take over the lab. If she hasn't already. Wait, could this be what Suzuha was warning me about? Nah. It could be. But I feel like Suzuha knows something from a different timeline that we don't. Anyway, time to get my head in the game. Must prepare for the Last Supper. Operation... How do you pronounce that? Eld-Trimnir? Eld-Trimnir? The Last Supper refers to our party for Suzuha. In the event she reunites with her father, we'll just celebrate normally. In other words, it'll be her last supper in Tokyo. However, if she doesn't reunite with her father, we'll kidnap her and force her to participate in our experiments. Sacrifices must be made if we're going to perfect D-mail technology. In that case, it will be the Last Supper on this world line. The lab's budget, most of which comes out of my pocket. is tight, but it's okay to party every once in a while. There's no such thing as low risk, high return. High risk, high return. That's how a mad scientist operates. I can already taste Suzuha's despair.
あそこにいるのって。
Oh, Daru. I follow Kurisu's finger to see Daru emerge from Yodobashi camera.
見つけたぞダル。
Eh? Cat's paws are made of warmth and joy. Sorry I couldn't come today. That's alright. Can't come to our fucking science club every day. Now what's Daru doing? Oh? What are you doing, dude?
お前、俺の招集に応じないとはどういうつもりだ。
だから用事があるって言ってんじゃん。
Oh, I just realized something. I was playing Phasmophobia with some friends. Also, for some reason, chat didn't show up for me until I clicked on OBS this time? I don't know what's up with that. Things are wonky today. And that's alright. Watch for as long as you want to.
用事とは話にならんな。
いや、ちょっと聞いてくれよ。
オフ会とラボメンガールズの手作り料理が食べられるパーティー。お前はどちらを選ぶ？
He hasn't even told you what the offline meet is for.
手作りだと？一つ確認したい。そこにベイリスさんはいますか？
Before Kurisu can answer that, I whisper to Daru.
フェイリスもラボメンだからな。
そう、どうしてバッティングするんだよ。せめて明日にしてくれれば。
どうする？決断の時だ。お前自身が選択しろ。
ベイリスさんの手料理が食べたいです。
オフ会を諦め。
Oh, we're going back to that old motivation.
試合終了だよ。
諦める。僕はオフ会を諦めるぞ。
Daru surrenders all too quickly. When we return to the lab, Mayuri and Luca are already starting preparations.
あれれ、ダルくんがいるよ。
フェイリスさんは？フェイリスさんはいずこに？
芦田、あんた騙されてるわよ。
フェリスちゃんは来られないって言ってたけど。
We lied directly to your face, dude.
おい、オカリン、これはどういうことだよ。
Sorry, bud.
レベルじゃねえぞ。
次の機会があったら話をつけておいてやる。
ふざけんなよ。せっかくのタイムマシンオフ会だったのに。
Time machine meet?
タイムマシンオフ会？何それ？
僕がよく見に行く SF 関係の BBS があるんだよ。そこのオフ会なんだ。プロの作家なんかも来る予定だったのに。僕はオカリンを許さない。絶対にだ。
Oof. Oof.
なぜ先にそれを言わないのだ。そんなオフ会がある
You
な
didn't
ら。
give him a chance to say anything! Wait, there we go. You didn't give him a chance! If you don't give him a chance to say shit, he's not gonna be able to tell you stuff! Suddenly, I smell something strange.
何か異臭がしないか。
一周？
Something burning?
タコ足配線のしすぎでどこかの電源がショートしていないか。
すみません。
Luca's apologizing for something.
まゆりちゃんの作ってる小料理の匂いだと思います。
What? This is the smell of food?
私も手伝うわ。
じゃあ 卵を温めてもらって。
電話レンジ使う？
ダメです。生卵をレンジに入れたら爆発しちゃいます。
ドアを剥ぎ取ったんだから大丈夫なんじゃない？
No, that's not how that works. I don't think that's how that works.
まゆりちゃん、そんな持ち方したら危ないよ。
What the hell is going on here? Daughter and I exchange glances.
俺たちも手伝うべきか。むしろあのガールズどもをキッチンから排除すべきでは。
結果は同じじゃね？
めまいがしてきた。この現実を改変したい気分だ。
あげど、おかりん、この恨み、末代まで忘れん。
本気ですまないと思っている。だがダル、俺と共に死んでくれ。
保険としてピザ頼んどくわ。
Yeah, that sounds like that's gonna be necessary. It only gets worse. The smoke grows thicker by the second, filling my lungs with ash and tar. In less than an hour, the girls have transformed the lab into a Class 5 disaster zone. I take out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ。どうやら邪神の封印を解いてしまったらしい。もし1時間以内に連絡がなかったら、両親に愛していると伝えるか。
おかりん、それ死亡フラグ。
That is a death flag. A metafiction term. When a character triggers a death flag, they have said or done something that foreshadows their death. A common way to trigger a death flag is to make a promise on the eve of a climactic battle. For example, when this war's over, I'm gonna get married. Yeah, it's like, oh man, this is my last assignment before I retire. I have a wonderful wife and kids at home.
これがシュタインズゲートの選択なのか。
He said the name! Take a sip of water! That was a big sip. After the storm has passed...
うわー。
遅いな。
The sun is already set. The food lined up on the table, none of it looking particularly appetizing, has already grown cold. I opened my phone to check the time. It's getting late. The high school girls will need to head back soon. Was Suzuha able to meet her father? If so, they might have a lot to talk about. Ah! What? Huh? What do you mean, sorry, goodbye? There's only one word in Suzuha's email. Does that mean she didn't meet her father? And now she plans to leave town alone?
そんなことはこの法王院京馬が許さん。あいつは実験台なのだから。
I fly out of the lab. Welcome back! Yeah, good timing. I don't know where Suzuha is. All I can do for now is go to the station. If she's going to leave town, she should be using public transportation. If she's using the Hibiya line on the other side of the station, then I've struck out. But if she's going to take the bullet train from Tokyo or Ueno, then she'll have to pass through here. I carefully scan the thinning crowd around Akiba Station. Where is she? After about 30 minutes of watching the crowd, I spot something. My gaze focuses on a person walking in from the main street. It's Suzuha, shuffling along with her head bowed. As she gets closer, I can see that she's wiping her eyes. Is she crying? I don't see anyone walking with her. I guess she couldn't find her father after all.
そこのバイト選手。
Suzuha looks up in surprise. I see the tracks of tears on her face. Just as her eyes are about to meet, Suzuha looks away. And then she turns and runs out of the station. Oh, damn. I give chase, ignoring the stares of passersby. She's gone. Yeah, she's athletic. She can probably run super fucking fast. If you bike all the time, your legs get so fucking strong. I would know. Back whenever I was in, like, high school, for pretty much, like, all 4 years of high school, I would bike for about an hour every single night, like, without fail. Until it got, like, icy outside, in which case, like, I'd be like, yeah, it's unsafe to go out on my bike now. But, like, from the moment that shit thawed out in March until, like, the first ice rain in November, I would bike every single night for at least an hour. So, yeah, your legs get real fucking strong when you bike a lot. Where did she... Hold on a second. Why am I chasing her? Do I have some kind of urge to chase things that run away? That's stupid, I'm not a dog. Shouldn't I just leave her be? It's not like we're that close, right? But Suzuha is all alone in this town. What if I was the only one she could talk to about her father? I know she's hurting. She needs my help. Shouldn't I do everything in my power? Yeah, you saw her! There we go! Just now, I think I saw someone who looked like Suzuha. The run from the station has left me exhausted. I dropped to my knees, gasping for breath. My sides ache. I can't take another step. Even after searching the entire area around the station, I couldn't find Suzuha. I guess this, too, is the choice of Steins Gate. Take a sip! As I rest, I look up at the night sky. The satellite remains buried in Radikan's wall. I wipe the sweat off my brow and head back to the lab.
Okari, Suzu-san ni wa aeta?
Everyone's still there when I return.
もう遅いからみんな帰るんだ。
でも
結局どうなったのよ。
そうだ、一人で納得してんだよ。
鈴葉には逃げられた。どうやら父親には会えなかったようだ。
そっか。
A gloomy silence falls. I can see the sadness on everyone's face. I begin to laugh. Why are you doing this? Sir? Sir?
岡部さん、どうしたんですか？大丈夫ですか？
走りすぎで脳に酸素が届いてないんじゃない？
おかり、気メス。
いや、お前たちがしょんぼりしているのが傑作でな。どいつもこいつも何をしょぼくれている。こんな時のために俺たちにはあれがあるではないか。
He's gonna lift the mood. He's gonna do something to the mood, alright. Oh, right, that's right. He can use the D-mail and tell himself to trail Suzuha. I thrust my finger at the curtains of the development room.
D メールを使うの？
でもさ、この時間じゃ電話レンジの放電現象は起きなくね？
起きないのならば明日送ればいい話だ。
D-mails leap through time. It matters not when we send it, but when it's received.
誰になんて送るの？
今日の昼間の俺自身へ。内容は
I smile
ク
triumphantly.
リスティーナの脅迫に屈せず意地でもバイト選手を尾行せよ。
If I do that, then there's no way I can fail. And then we can have Suzuha as a test subject. I suddenly hear the sound of rain. I look outside the window and see that rain has started to fall. As daughter predicted, the discharge phenomenon does not occur. Looks like we'll have to wait until tomorrow. The rain grows stronger over time, eventually becoming a thunderstorm. I mean, that ought to cool things off a little bit. Oh, we got mail. We got mail. We got mail. Let me open up my phone. I got mail. Ah! Alright, I guess I'll have to wait. The next day, there isn't a cloud in the sky. It's hard to believe it rained all night. I keep checking the Bronze Tube workshop through the window, but the morning passes without any sign of Suzuha. What is the mail? What? The satellite disappeared? Wonder what happened. Did it fly away? It's like a magic trick. Sent at 2 in the morning, and then Daru's was at 1:38 in the morning. Oh no, lol. Can I check at channel? Or whatever that is? I don't know what the E is. Oh, no, I hit backspace too many times. There we go. She's probably long gone from Akiba by now. She doesn't know who she's dealing with. She's but a pawn in my game, destined to fight for me at Ragnarok. At the stroke of noon, I activate the phone wave. The destination is my phone, yesterday around 4 p.m. The discharge phenomenon occurs as normal. The floor shakes violently. Squinting against the glare, I send the mail. There we go! We got it again! Oh, that changed it a lot! That was 0.33. I didn't catch the rest of it. But 0.33. That is a 0.07% jump. And the other one was just 5. Going from the timeline where we changed Luca to a girl to the timeline where Ferris's dad was alive and Akiba was the electronics district. That one makes more sense than Luca changing the timeline so much. At least as of right now, unless there's like some details about 7187. Nice catch. Alright. So, okay, that's... I'm gonna jot down what these are for, too. Ferris' dad, and then this one was... Suzuha Station. I mean, in a sense, isn't this, like, also data for the experiments? Like, this is something that, you know, changed the past that Okabe can confirm. As the vertigo passes, I can hear my heartbeat and feel the warm blood coursing through my body. I blink slowly. Can I check my phone? That was the sensation of reading Steiner activating. And there aren't any emails about the satellite anymore. So wait, does the satellite have something to do with this? As in, like... Because, like, this timeline, we switched to a new timeline, and divergence changed. It went back closer to 0. And in this one, or before, on the 10th, the satellite was gone. But now we don't have those emails anymore, so I'm assuming it's still there in this timeline. So does the satellite have something to do with divergence? Anyways. Enough theorizing, let's just keep going. And so I know. Suzuha is ours. I hurry down the stairs. I step outside and look to the front of the building. What belongs there has returned. Yeah, her bike is here! She's still kicking! A mountain bike polished to a shining finish. And on the bench next to it, looking up into the summer sky, is... Amane Suzuha. I try to remain calm as I call out to her. She greets me in her usual listless fashion.
だって客来ないし。
Good music.
それに昨日は夜中まで上で騒いでたからさ。すっごく
That's true.
眠たいんだよね。
Yeah, the party happened in this timeline.
夜中まで騒いでいた？誰が？
With us!
岡部倫太郎さ、昨日お酒飲んでたっけ？酔っ払いだな。未成年なのにダメなんだぞ。
We have shifted from a world line where we failed to stop Suzuha from leaving to one where we succeeded. As a result, the events of yesterday changed.
昨日の夜。
Oh, that could be why we didn't get the emails about the,
待ってもらうための最後の晩餐を開いた。
That's why we didn't get the emails about the satellite. Because Mayuri and Daru were preoccupied.
そうそう。昨日も君、そんなこと言ってた。昨日は私のために、サンキュー。
いまいちよく覚えてないんだが、俺は一体どうやってお前を覚悟した？
まさか、本当に昨日お酒飲んでた？
No.
いいから聞かせてくれ。
Yeah, just tell him. Just answer the question.
私がタイムマシンオフ会から帰ろうとしたら、
ちょっと待って。タイムマシンオフ会？
Yeah, we went there in this timeline. That's the same offline meet that Daru was going to.
それが父親が現れるかもしれないという場所だったのか。
Oh, damn! So if we... if Okabe just never stopped Daru from going, we wouldn't have had to do this fucking timeline hop to begin with.
そうだって昨日説明したじゃん。
それで帰ろうとしたの？
いきなり君と橋田至、それに椎名真由里が現れて、私はラボに連行されました。めでたしめでたし。
So my pursuit of Suzuha was a resounding success. I can't help but smile at how smoothly things went. Suzuha, meanwhile, looks back up at the clear blue sky.
昨日は楽しかったな。
Her tone is sincere.
マキセ・クリスさえいなければもっと楽しめたけどさ。あいつの作ったアップルパイ、殺人的なまずさだったし。
Yeah, she doesn't seem good at cooking.
でも漆原ルカのカレーは極上だった。君たちのラボ、サークルみたいなものだっけ？ああいう場所ってさ、なんかいいね。みんな仲が良くていつも楽しそうで、あんなに心地いい時間は生まれて初めてだったよ。
Aw, I'm glad she could have fun. It sounds like Suzuha had a pretty dark childhood. Maybe she was bullied in school. Could that be related to her father's disappearance?
バイト選手よ。約束通り、お前には実験台になってもらうぞ。
でもさ、この前も言ったけど、私父さんのメールアドレス知らないだろ。
ならば実験はいずれ分かった時まで延期だわ。ちなみに実験に用いる電話レンジカッコ仮は我がラボの最高機密事項のため外部に情報を漏らされないようお前にはラボ面になってもらう。
ラボ面？
ラボラトリーメンバーの略だ。このラボ面ナンバーを与えられた人間はすなわちラボの仲間となる。
いいの？
いやでもなってもらうぞ。
Yep, this is what I said the last time. Everyone's a lab mem. You're a lab mem. She's a lab mem. He's a lab mem. Everyone's a lab mem. Suzuha lowers her head, no doubt awed by my proclamation. I hear what sounds like a sniffle. Then she looks up, revealing a smile.
しょうがないからさ、実験台になってあげるよ。
まだ帰ったりしないの？
もうちょっとだけ頑張って父さんを捜索してみる。
Yay!
お前は今日から
This timeline's a good
面な
one.
んだ。何かあれば俺たちも手伝おう。 ちなみに父親についての手がかりのようなものはないのか。
Suzuha hesitates a little. Then she stands up and turns to me. Her expression is grave.
私の父さんはタイターって名乗ってる。
Her dad is John Titor? What?
タイターってあのタイターか。
What?
知ってんの？もしかしたら今は違うコードネームを使ってるかもしれないんだけど。
I don't just know about him. He's been active on @channel for the past several weeks. I open the @channel thread on my phone and show it to Suzuha.
見ろ、ジョン・タイターという人物が書き込みをしているだろ。
Suzuha stares at the screen.
これで謎は解けた。お前の父親はチャンネルにいる。
ああ、本当だ。
っておい、なんだその淡白なリアクションは。
いや、この人じゃないよ。
Oh? What?
なぜわかる？お前が今父親はタイターと名乗っていると言ったのだぞ。
私にはわかるの。とにかくこのタイターは父さんじゃない。
That's a strange way to put it. It's almost like she knows who's behind John Titor. As if to answer my suspicions, Suzuha continues.
ジョンじゃないんだよ。私の父さんが使っていた名前はバレル・タイターって言うんだ。
Barrel Titor? What? That's an odd name. Oh, that's the end of that. We're on to chapter 5, Dogma in our event horizon. I open my eyes to a deep scarlet sky. I'm on my back, lying face up. The sky is vast and the color ominous. I've never seen it like this before. Where am I? I sit up. Ah! That's no fucking good! There is nothing here. A wasteland stretches to the horizon. Nothing but rocks and dust as far as the eye can see. No plants, no water, no sun, no moon. No warmth, no cold. Not a single breath of wind. It looks like hell. A frozen world. It can't be Earth. Did you teleport to Mars? There! Mars, I could believe. Why am I here? This must be a dream. I give up thinking about it and lie down again on the sand. I guess I'll wake up soon. I should just wait until then. I wait, but the dream shows no sign of ending. Have I ever had a dream this lucid before? There's a terrible ringing in my ears that keeps me awake. Ah, fuck. Time travel gave him tinnitus. I realize it's the sound of silence. My belongings are gone. I have no watch, no phone. The lack of motion numbs my sense of time. How long have I been lying here? It might have been only a second. It might have been 3 days. An epiphany. The concept of time is a human construct. The universe at large has no use for it. Time is a cage that we created to feel secure. Within its walls, we can forget our own significance. I'm thirsty. It hurts to breathe. This void is no place for a human. We're not strong enough to live in a world without time. Tears fill my eyes. What do they mean? I no longer know. I want to die. Yes, let's die. But what is death? To be frozen in time? Time stopped for me long ago. How can I die in a world that's already dead? Everything inside me is crumbling away. Who am I? I can barely recall. My soul is melting into the void. Is someone there? Anyone? Something moves in the corner of my eye. Impossible. Try to move my eyes, but I've forgotten how.
おかり見つけた。
Mayuri? A pleasant voice silences the buzzing in my ears. It reminds me who I am. Okabe Rintaro. This time my eyes move. There's a girl sitting on a nearby rock. I recognize her. My frozen brain comes alive. Her presence breathes new life into this dead world. Mayuri? My brain is still half asleep and I cannot speak. It's Mayuri. Sheena Mayuri, my oldest friend. She smiles at me, swinging her legs.
ここはね、7000万年前の地球だよ。
Oh, damn.
オカリンは陰謀に巻き込まれてタイムマシンでここに送られちゃったんだ。
Ah! So they're not sending us to the Guanator. This is a dream, right?
マユシーはね、オカリンを追いかけてたくさんの世界線のすべてのオカリンを探し続けてきたのです。ここにいるオカリンもたくさんいるオカリンのうちの一人って言えるし、オリジナルでもあるって言えるの。ここにいるマユシーもたくさんいるマユシーのうちの一人って言えるし、オリジナルでもあるって言えるの。
I mean, how can you be sure that you're the original, though?
オカリンもマユシーもここで死んじゃうと思う。
Ah, well, that's grim. This is a dream. Right, Mayuri?
でもきっと7000万年後の秋葉原にいるオカリンとマユシーまで意志は連続していくんだって思うな。だから大丈夫だよ。
これは夢だ。
Ah. There we go. You were right. It's a dream. I jerk awake on top of the sofa. My body is drenched in sweat.
夢。
I must have fallen asleep sometime around noon. What a horrible nightmare. I guess that threatening email I got is still weighing on my mind. Still, Mayuri had to save me? Even in a dream, that's unacceptable. I'm the one who saves her. That's the way it should be. Besides, Mayuri's not smart enough to talk about time travel like that. I mean, she could have learned. We've been doing time travel experiments for what, like a week and a half now? She could pick some stuff up over time. I sit up and look around the room. She's right where I expect to find her. In front of the TV, watching a Rainet Kakeru DVD. On the screen, the Upa riding Kakeru's shoulder is screaming something unintelligible.
マユシーもウーパとお友達になりたいな。
You did in a previous timeline. Look at her sitting there all spaced out. Mayuri needs my protection. That dream was wrong. I check a Dr. P and check my phone. No new emails. I sent Tighter an email several hours ago just to make sure that he really isn't Suzuha's father. You might have put her in danger there, bud, but I don't know enough about Tighter to say for sure. He hasn't replied yet. Incoming call. Hi, Ferris.
おーい、今日もだ。
I didn't read the last line. Let me just see that. Obviously, Daru and the others don't know I changed the past. Alright, there we go.
お前か。秋葉ルミホ。
誰のことかな？
I could have sworn her real name was Akiha Rumiho. Don't tell me, could the D-mail have changed that too? No, it wasn't far enough back in time, and plus, didn't her dad call her Rumiho? I think she's just like, no, my name is Ferris. Call me Ferris, please.
フェイリスはフェイリスにゃ。それ以外の名前は持たないにゃ。
はいはい、そうですね。マナはフェイリスだよな。これは失礼。
Of course, she's just being her usual self.
それで
If Ferris is calling me, it might be about the IBN 5100. She did promise to help us find one.
今日まは派手に動きすぎたにゃ。すでに包囲網が引かれたにゃ。
What? More of Ferris's usual nonsense?
四天王が動き始めたにゃ。もう逃げられないにゃ。
そうか。だが四天王ごときで俺を止められると思うな。秋葉は血の海になるぞ。
四天王の後には裏四天王もいるんだ。その後には白血衆がいるし、さらにブラックエンジェル12も控えてるんだ。
そんなにいるのか。インフレしすぎだろ。
それだけ奴らが本気だってことに。今日も残念だけどチェックメイトには。
いや、まだ。
Is this just chuny bullshit? Or, like, does this mean fucking anything? Hi, Val, what's up? Why are you saying my name in all caps? I don't know what's going on.
IBN5100 の情報は未だ手に入らないのか。
I'm sorry that I didn't manage to catch your stream today, by the way. I was legitimately going to watch it, but then some stuff came up and I lost track of time. Say bagel. Why? It's bagel. Were you guys arguing about the pronunciation of bagel in the fucking Lost Judgment stream today? Gotta reposition my legs.
世界中の情報をかき集めてるけど、まだ見つかってないんよ。
Damn. What, so she has no progress to report?
急いでくれ。俺にはもう時間がない。
わかったにゃ。見つかった時はフェイリスから連絡するにゃ。今日はそれまで死なないでにゃ。
Chat was making fun of you for an hour. Wait, how do you say bagel? Because I say it like bay, as in like a beach bay, and then gull, as in like a seagull. Bagel.
はあ、死ぬのか。ええ、臭い。こんな。
She hung up halfway through your catchphrase. She hung up before I could finish. Damn it, that's why I hate talking to Ferris. Anyway, moving on. Like everyone else, you say it like everyone else. No, how? How do you pronounce it though? Like type it out in like just a second. Just a second. So like here, I'll type how I pronounce it. And then you type how you pronounce it. As soon as YouTube fucking loads. Yeah, bagel. Alright. Until we get clarification. I'm just gonna keep playing. This time around, my search for an IBN 5100 is going poorly. Actually, I suppose I should consider myself lucky for having found one so... Bagel? Yeah, it's like there's a slightly different pronunciation, but it's not, like... It's not wrong. I probably just pronounced the first syllable too long. Also, hi Rianu Keeves, welcome! I mean, the IBN 5100 is practically an urban legend. There are people like Moeka who have spent months searching with no success. Last time it barely took me 3 days to reach Yanabayashi Shrine. Almost as if something was guiding me there. It was fate. No, it was the choice of Steins Gate. Take a sip, chat! Stay hydrated, folks. Yeah, it's not wrong. Like, it's just a slightly different pronunciation. Like, yours is just like a shorter version of ours, from what I can tell. Bagel. That's how you pronounce it. That's why its loss is so painful.
さすが幻って言われる PC だよな。
Yeah, we were warned that this wouldn't be easy. Daru was sitting at his computer, like always.
アットちゃん情報だけどさ、何年か前にコレクターがうん千万円出してまで手に入れたって話もあるらしいよ。
Damn.
IBN5100 やばい。マジやばい。
そこまでプレミアがつくとは。
then people must know their secret. They're all after the data in CERN's
的に
mainframe.
はすごく不思議なんだよね。実際なんでそんな値段がつくのかマジで謎。もともと高かったっていうのもあるかもしれないけど、当時の値段で2万ドルぐらいしたらしいから。
Damn, that's a lot. Let's bring up pronunciation videos, and they said it like me, and the chat still made fun of you. That's the curse of being a Twitch, not Twitch streamer, just a streamer. Fuck. I've been watching too many, like, actual Twitch streamers. So my brain goes, oh yes, we're on twitch.tv right now, right? Right? $20,000. That is expensive.
それにしても手に入らなさすぎな気はする。確かにいいマシンだけど、それはあくまで当時としてはだし、そんな血眼になってまで手に入れる価値があるとは思えねえ。
Google says bagel. Yeah, I mean, I feel like whatever, I don't think you can pronounce the word bagel wrong. Like, everything is Twitch. Twitter is Twitch. YouTube is Twitch. The entire internet will be folded into Twitch. Then we'll live in a true dystopia.
誰かが買い占めてたりして。
Could be. The harder something is to obtain, the stronger the desire for it becomes. That's how people are. And that's exactly how I feel now. In the depths of CERN, completely isolated from the outside, lies a database coded with an IBN 5100. What secrets are sleeping there? Could it contain the data from CERN's time machine research? Could there be proof that the Committee of 300 exists? The desire to know grows stronger by the day. It's not just about plunging the world into chaos anymore. We need the power to oppose CERN's evil ambitions. And then there's that threatening email to consider. Daru is confident that CERN won't find us, but I can't afford to take that for granted. Yeah, because we still got this fucking thing. Got it 2 days ago. God only knows when that's coming up. After all, we're up against the brightest minds in the world, the scientists who invented the World Wide Web. And they're backed by a secret organization more powerful than any nation. We are way out of our league here. They'd have no trouble at all crushing our puny lab if they desired. That's why we need a trump card to hold against them. Without an IBN 5100, we can't move forward. I'm getting restless.
おお、なんじゃこりゃ。
Eh? Daru suddenly lurches forward to stare at his monitor.
どうした？
いや、こんなのありえないんですけど。
どういうことか説明しろ。
今セルンのルート券ゲットしようといろいろ調べてて、なんかやけにセルンのデータベースの情報が落ちてくんのが早いなと思ってたんだけど。
Huh? So did they like delete the files? Did they like purge them?
なぜかこのビル周辺からセルンまで直通の光回線が通ってる。しかも1本じゃなくてたくさん束になってるよ。
Huh?
直通と普通とは何が違う？
文字通り直通。ここからフランスにあるセルンまでマジで光ケーブルが直接つながってる。
What the fuck? That's literally like as far away as two places can get.
普通の場合は違うのか？
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
違うっつーの。
Daughter calls up the National Assembly of France's website. Then he brings up the command prompt and hammers out some commands.
ほら見てみ。これはこの PC からフランスの国民議会のサイトを見るときの経路なわけ。この PC の IP アドレスが0番のとこな。で、その後日本国内のいろんな箇所を経由してからフランスに飛んで、そこからさらに国民議会のサイトが置いてあるところまでフランス国内
It's convenient, but also weird. Like, why would we have a fiber optic connection to CERN?
国民議会のサイトを見るためには16度経路が必要なわけ。平均転送速度は 300ms ぐらい。海外ならこんぐらいが普通。わかりやすく言うと、日本からフランスのサイトを見に行くための道は限られてるわけ。誰でも同じ道を通る。これはフランスだけじゃなくて他の国でも同じだし、日本国内でだって10経路ぐらいは通るんだよ。じゃあ次にセルンを見てみるお。
Daughter calls up CERN's homepage on the browser. Then he displays the route like last time. The result.
経路はたったの1。
Unlike before, the signal doesn't pass through any immediate servers. The PC we're using, its registered name is Akihabara PC, is connected directly to CERN in France.
しかも転送速度は普通の数百倍だ。むちゃくちゃ速い。こんな数字国内でも出ないよ。向こうはフランスなのに。
なぜ直通なんだ。こんなことありえるのか。
クラックする前からこの状態だったのだぜ。僕は何もいじってねえもん。
このビルには以前からセレンとのホットラインがあるわけか。
So wait, is Mr. Braun somehow in on this? Because he owns the whole building, right? Like, does he have something to do with CERN?
偶然とは思えないな。これはシュタインズゲートの選択である可能性が。
He said the name, take a sip of water!
普通だったら絶対にありえない。日本のデータ通信網とは完全に独立したケーブルが1本だけここからセレンまでつながってるなんて。
Daughter is so excited he interrupted
そ
me.
んなもんを日本やフランスの通信会社が設置するとは思えないし。となると
設置したのはセルン自身か。
No, he pretty much said the thing. I count that as him saying the thing when it comes to sipping. Also, I already took a sip of water, so like now y'all are legally forced to do the same. Daughter gulps and nods. Cold sweat oozes from his brow. I feel a chill as well. CERN might be able to see everything we're doing. And that's a scary fucking process. Prospect. I swear to God, my ear getting clogged is also clogging my brain. I hate this. I hate it. Ugh. If this ear clog isn't gone by tomorrow, I'm gonna have to call a doctor, and that's gonna be just a whole fucking thing. I don't want to go to the doctors when there's the Omicron variant outside. I mean, I think we've only had like a handful of cases in Ontario, but still, I don't want to risk it. No, maybe. Maybe CERN has been expecting us for years. How could that be? The answer is simple. John Titor claims that CERN completed their time machine in 2034. Just 2 years later, the world is a dystopia under their rule. Maybe the CERN of 2034 considers our opposition in 2010 a threat. Maybe they use their time machine to travel to 2000 and install a fiber optic cable to track our every move. It's entirely possible. Has the invention of the time machine started an intertemporal war? Oh, geez, really? Yeah, I knew that it was in Canada, but I didn't know how many. Good God. Yeah, I didn't think we had that many here, but considering that I've heard how fast it spreads, I really shouldn't be surprised. That variant was discovered, like, what, near the end of November? Time kind of means nothing to me right now, so funny to say that while playing a time travel game. Oh, I've got alerts. Why do I have alerts? Oh, skipped frames. Well, there's nothing I can really do about that. Let me close YouTube. That might be... yeah, that's doing it. Yeah, it's pretty recent, but... it's still been at least, like, 2 weeks, right? Like, I really shouldn't be surprised That we've got like a bunch of cases of the variant? Ah well, let's just continue. If so, what can we do? Our enemy might be stronger than even I could imagine. No, I mustn't lose heart. I need to think positive.
でもさ、この直通回線があるおかげで LHC をこの PC からでも使えるようになったお。
本当にやったのか？
What? Holy shit! PRP making tea. Sounds good. See you later.
わあ、すごいよ、ダルくん。
Mayuri pauses her DVD and comes up beside me.
これだけの転送速度だからさ、遠隔操作もタイムラグほぼゼロだお。まだ実際に試してないけど。
That's right. Even if this is... My computer is making some like metal scraping noises. I don't know what that's about. I have had it on all day, so maybe it's just tired. That would explain the frame drops. I may make this stream a little bit shorter just because of that, because I just realized that, yeah, I really should have turned off the computer for a bit today. I was busy. I was doing stuff. And then I was playing Phasmophobia. But yeah, I might make this stream a little bit shorter because I don't want this PC to kick the bucket. This fucking thing cost me $2,000. I don't want this thing hitting the shitter. That's right. Even if this is some kind of CERN trap, we might be able to make use of it. They're still vulnerable to our attack.
LHC ってあの20キロ以上ある大きなトンネルでしょ?
Miss the bagel bit. Hi, 100th Assassin. Welcome to the stream.
要所を加速して衝突させる。
あ、そうそう。ミニブラックホールを作れるんだよね。
公式発表じゃミニブラックホールは陽子衝突の過程で副産物的に生まれる可能性があるだけって言ってたけど、実は違ったんだわな。
極秘の内部資料によれば、初めからブラックホールを作るために建設された装置だった。
But we still don't know exactly how they do it. We need to think of a way to...
岡部、
Kurisu suddenly emerges from the development room. She was cooped up in there all morning. Her expression is unusually
どう
grave.
した？
やっと貝が出た。
Figured what out? Yeah, that's what I said. You stole my line, Okabe.
電話レンジの仕組みのことよ。
Oh?
解明したのか？
Kurisu nods. She still hasn't smiled. One of my friends on Steam keeps opening and closing Fallout 76. Is it just crashing over and over again? Is that what's happening? Anyways, what's wrong?
私がわかる範囲で導き出した仮説だけど、
Okay.
今話してた LHC とも大きく関係する話。
LHC は世界一大きな電子レンジである。そういう例えを挙げたのはお前だ、クリスティーナ。
そう、その通りだった。予想は間違ってなかった。電話レンジはとんでもない化け物よ。
Ooh, a monster.
こんな雑居ビルの一室に置いといていいものじゃない。もちろんネガティブな意味で。
Kurisu clutches her arms as if to keep from trembling.
具体的に説明してもらおう。
Knowing Fallout 76 most likely, or they could be using mods. Can you use mods? Isn't that game like an MMO, basically? I don't think there's a way to play that single player. I didn't think that you could use mods in any multiplayer games. Unless, like, the entire server has that mod. That could be how it's done.
電子レンジってもともとはリーダーの研究の結果偶然生まれたことは知ってる。
Oh, interesting. Daughter, when I nod, Mayuri shakes her head. We read up on all that back when the phone waves started acting weird.
発生する電磁波の周波数は 2.45GHz のマイクロ波。電話レンジに使われているのは業務用の強力なやつだから、出力は1500から 2000ワットくらいある。
Okay.
で、ここからが重要。
Kurisu goes on to explain that the electromagnetic waves output by the microwave are somehow connected to the electromagnetic waves output by the phone. In fact, you could say that they fuse together.
確かに
Okay.
誰の設計図によれば、電子レンジと携帯、2つの機器に共通する電磁波を飛ばすためのリード線は、マグネトロンの陰極と陽極にそれ
Magnetron.
ぞれ結線してある。
Sounds like a fucking transformer name. What's this? Type of vacuum tube used in microwave ovens and radar produces strong microwaves. Ah, okay. On one hand, we have the microwave's super strong electromagnetic waves, originally a byproduct of the military's research into radar technology. On the other, we have the cell phone's standardized electromagnetic waves, a frequency now ubiquitous throughout the world. What happens when you fuse those two waves?
どっちも電波を使うことに関しては一致している。それがどんな範囲で、どんな強さで影響を及ぼすのかはちゃんと調べたわけじゃないし、私は専門家でもないから想像がつかないけど、仮に携帯電話を踏み台にして周囲何百キロっていう広範囲に影響を及ぼすような軍事用電磁波が撒き散らされたとするなら、秋葉原どころか東京が丸ごと電子レンジの中と同じ状態になる。
Oh, damn.
中にいる人が死に至るまでの時間は体重差にもよるけど、平均しておよそ3分。
Ooh, so we're making
じゃあ
something.
電話レンジって
Seriously
大量爆撃って
dangerous.
ことじゃね？
Is it really that powerful?
あの電話レンジの中で起きてることを教えてあげるわ。レンジ内の目に見えない水素に対し、電磁波のエネルギー順位が上昇する。これは通常の電子レンジの機能。そこに携帯電話の拡散型電磁波が加わることによって、レンジ内のあらゆる素粒子が衝突を繰り返すごとに質量を増していって、高速に近い円運動を始める。それはいわば加速器のようなもの。
Oh, so we did create like a mini LHC, huh? Also, I'm just moving some stuff. I'm gonna see if maybe... I'm worried that the vibrations from my computer are gonna like fuck up the sound of my mic. Cause bad boy's chugging. It shouldn't be chugging. I am literally just streaming and reading a visual novel. But, I mean, this is what happens when you have your computer on from, like, 11 in the morning until 10 at night, I guess.
加速器
It's literally the same as the LHC.
じゃあ LHC がミニブラックホールを生成するために作られたのなら、やはりこの電話レンジカッコ仮もミニブラックホールを生み出している。
Yeah. Kurisu doesn't deny it.
こんなに安定して動作しているのが奇跡よ。ただ、まだわからない点があって、ミニブラックホールが生成されたとしてもそれは一瞬で蒸発してしまうはずなの。でも、この電話レンジはどうやらそうじゃない。バナナや唐揚げがゼリーマンになっていることから、それは明らか。LHC と同じように、ミニブラックホールはカーブラックホールに変化している。
タイターの理論によれば、ミニブラックホールにカーブラックホール効果を生み出すためには電子注入が必要だった。
So maybe that's why the discharge phenomenon happens?
その注入される電子がどこから来ているのか、それがわからないの。
Part-time warrior oneself. Sorry, Kurisu, this is all very, very important. Very good to know. I have an email. I gotta read this email. It's easy to pretend to be someone you're not. Ultimately, however, there's no escaping the contradictions between your false self and the real you. It's a paradox, and paradoxes can't hold. I tried to tell myself that I didn't need anyone, that forming bonds would only hurt, but somehow I ended up joining your circle of friends. I still don't know if it was for the best. No, I'm sure it was. Without you, I would have given up on ever finding my dad. I don't know why I wrote all of this. I guess what I'm trying to say is, thanks. What is this? Sharing confessions now? Be careful to whom you expose your innermost feelings. They may use them against you. That is good advice. You gotta be careful of that. I'm not always careful of that. Someone needs to remind me of that sometimes.
LHC はリフターによってブラックホールに電子を注入して重力場をコントロールしていた。リフターに代替するものがこの電話レンジのどこかにある。
どこかって？
だからわからないのよ。
So I guess that's what it comes down to. All Kurisu's explanation does is confirm our hypothesis that the phone wave functions the same as the LHC.
LHC とは何か復習してみる必要がありそうだな。
It's time for our LHC Moe guy to shine.
LHC はラージハドロンコライダーの略だね。和訳すると大型ハドロン衝突型加速器ってところかな。
ハドロン？
素粒子の名前。
でこいつはフランスとスイスにまたがる形で作られた円形の巨大地下トンネルで、全長は約27キロ、地下100メートルの深さにある。トンネルの中には2本のリングが通ってて、リングの中は超低温の真空状態なんだお。つまり宇宙環境を再現してるわけ。マジ燃える。陽子の加速は隣接する施設から線形加速器陽子シンクロトロンブースター SPS で段階的に加速されて、最後に LHC に注入され敷き詰められた超電動磁石による最後の加速を行うんだ。最終的には
I'm just gonna nod and pretend that I understand this.
99.99991% にまで達するを。 LHC やばい。電話レンジほどじゃないけどな。でもって加速させた陽子を1秒間に10億から100億回ぐらい衝突させる。そこで起きる高エネルギー反応について観測するのが LHC 計画の目的って一応公表されてる。大嘘だったけど。
Yeah, that's true. I guess that about covers it.
そこでラボメン諸君に聞きたい。我が電話レンジ仮によってセルンを出し抜き物理的タイムトラベルは可能かどうか。
問題は2点ある。局所場指定とリフター。
局所場指定については前も言った通りだ。D メールはきちんと指定先に届いている。
検証もなしに結論を出すのは危険よ。
Agreed.
リフターの代わりを担っているものについては
Hi, Connor. Welcome to the stream.
あることは分かっている。その何かを見つければいいだけの話だ。
Any more questionable scenes? No, actually. I think that ship has sailed. Hopefully. God, I'm hoping.
見つけられるとは思えない。この小さな電子レンジの中を私たちはもう何日もかけて調べま
We
くって
did
るけど。
have Daru being a Ferris simp for a second, but like that's par for the course.
もし仮に見つけ出したとしても、注入する電子量の調整にはさらに膨大な時間がいる。
膨大ってどんぐらい？
セルンは9年をかけても解決できていない。
We're just amateurs, so it's bound to take even longer. Wait, I have an
な
idea.
らば発想を逆転させてみよう。セルンは人間を物理的にタイムトラベルさせようとしたが、注入電子量の調整がうまくいかず、得意点を裸にできていない。それはこの電話レンジ仮にも
Yeah,
同じこと
you're
だ。
right. You're very fucking right.
無事に送れるデータ量は36
I think I've had Punch and Chudy on the screen for like 30 seconds this stream. We've been going for almost an hour and a half. Otherwise, you get a jelly man, yep.
そこで逆に考えるんだ。一人の人間を丸ごとデータ化し、それを36バイトプラスアルファまで圧縮してしまえばいいと考えるんだ。
I don't think that's possible.
そうすれば D メールと同じように リング得意点を通過できるではないか。
人間を丸ごとデータ化ってそんなことできるわけないじゃん。もし
Yeah,
できたとして
exactly.
もそのデータ容量天文学的な数字になるんじゃね。
Yeah,
どう
it'd be
や
a
ってたったの
fuckload of
36
data
バイトまで圧縮するん。バカなの？死ぬの？
recovering from his own abuse. Are you high?
いいアイデアだと思ったんだが。
Yeah, it's cool sounding. I don't think it's possible. I guess it's not that easy. The barriers to time travel are just too high. I turned to Kurisu, meaning to ask her opinion, and then I realized her expression has changed dramatically. Her eyes are as wide as saucers and her mouth is hanging open.
そうか。それなら、もしかしたら、
She pauses for a second and then...
できるかもしれない。
What? Do what? Time travel? It's hard to believe what Kurisu was saying, even though it was my idea in the first
本
place.
気で言っているのか。
Kurisu grins triumphantly in response.
少なくとも、データ容量の超圧縮については簡単よ。LHC で作ったブラックホールを利用すればいい。ブラックホールは飲み込んだあらゆるものを超圧縮してしまうんだから。圧縮するものが単なるデータなら、人間みたいに潰されることで命が失われることもない。
I get it. Wait, can we really pull off such a stunt? Let me just read that over because I feel like I didn't quite get it. Data compression part. Oh, okay, so what she's saying is that as long as, like, with the LHC we can send as much data as we want. Compression won't harm data like it would harm a human. As long as we're just sending data, there's nothing to worry about. Okay. I think I get it. And besides...
人間のデータ化についてはどうするつもりだ。
サイエンス誌に私の論文が載ったっていうことは知ってるわよね。
And what was your
なぜ一番を
thesis?
始めるのだ。
その論文を読んだことは？
No, I don't think he has. I haven't. Yep.
おう、
That's what I
そ
thought.
の号のサイエンス誌ならスキャンして撮ってあるお。
Daughter opens up his image folder, scrolls past tons of 2D porn, of course, and opens up the scanned image. Why are you keeping this in your porn folder? Sure enough, there's Kurisu's name in English letters. Memory data! That's right!
論文のタイトルは側頭葉に蓄積された記憶に関する神経パルス信号の解析。
側頭葉？神経パルス？
あれ？オカリン知らなかったん？
いや待て、からかうのはよせ。このタイトルは
Yo!
物理学というより脳科学の分野では。
I mean, it could be neuroscience too. Neuroscience is the scientific study of the brain. This field incorporates biology, genetics, medicine, psychology, and electrical engineering. It's a very, very cool field. I kind of wish that I had like a better brain for numbers, because I feel like I would love to like research this shit like in more detail, but I just like, also that costs money. Like there's no way I'd be able to work in a scientific field. I don't have the brain for it. But I would love, like, I wish that I could just like, I wish college was free so I could just go there and I could learn stuff.
脳科学専攻ですけど何か？
Hell yeah, that's awesome! What? I can't believe it! From the way she talks about particle accelerators and time travel theory, I was sure she had to be a physicist.
いや、それはまあいいとして。それとタイムトラベルとどんな関係が？
I mean, the temporal lobe, that sounds like the thing that controls our perception of time, right?
人間丸ごとのデータ化は無理でも、人間の記憶丸ごとのデータ化なら可能っていうこと。
Ooh, converting memories to data. Kurisu, I mean, yeah, I wish college was free for more reasons than, oh, I can just go and learn shit. But It's like, you know, if I could just go to fucking college and, you know, I've always said that, you know, if I was able to take any college course for any reason at all, like, and it was completely free and I didn't have to worry about making a career out of it, I would study parapsychology or something to do with, like, folklore. But, unfortunately, I feel like that wouldn't get me much of a job. So that's why I apprenticed at the Foundation, which was basically like college, but like just to work at the Foundation. Ah, fuck. I just stretched, and now my back hurts. My body is falling apart, y'all. My body, I'm keeping it together with duct tape and a fucking prayer. Kurisu proceeds to explain her thesis. Memories accumulate in something called a parahippocampal gyrus, or hippocampus, which is located in the temporal lobe of the brain. What exactly are memories? Kurisu's thesis analyzes that question from a neuroscientific perspective. All of the brain's functions manifest as electrical signals running through its neurons. Even memories are written to the hippocampus through electrical signals. Kurisu analyzed how specific electrical signals correspond to specific memories. The mechanism by which humans recall memories can be likened to a word association game. You begin with a vague, abstract image which calls successive images of increasing clarity.
タンスの引き出しの一つ一つには小さい箱がびっしり入ってるの。で、そのたくさんの箱の中にもさらに小さな小箱がいっぱい。そんな風に想像してもらえばいい。
Kurisu discovered that the number of retrieval commands, nerve impulses used to search at memories, is surprisingly low. Out of hundreds of millions of nerve impulse patterns in the brain, only a few thousand are connected to memory. It was the successful analysis of these patterns that earned Kurisu and her research team critical acclaim in the scientific
この
community.
研究単体だけじゃ岡部の言ったアイデアとは全然関係なさそうだけど、もう一つあるの。
Okay.
私の通ってる大学、ビクトル・コンドリア大学の精神生理学研究所がビジュアルリビルディング、略して VR 技術っていうのを何年か前に開発した。
You're using VR. Using the Oculus Rift.
簡単に説明すると、ビデオカメラなんかの映像機器に映した風景の映像信号を神経パルス信号にコンバートする技術のこと。
Oh, wait, this makes sense why Suzuha hates Kurisu then. Because this sounds like the kind of stuff that you could use to brainwash someone. And she mentioned before that she knows, like, what brainwashing facilities look like. Because conversion of video data into nerve impulse signals, that would implant images in someone's head, wouldn't it?
逆に神経パルスを普通の電気信号にコンバートすることもできる。で、
Ooh.
この VR 技術と私たちの研究を組み合わせるとどうなると思う？
まさか
人間の記憶のデータ化？
それだけ
That's
じゃない。
insane.
記憶の移植、バックアップ、外部保存。
God, backing up my memory would be fucking great. I have such a horrible goddamn memory. It's worse today because I barely slept last night because of the whole ear blockage thing. But like, even on a normal day, my memory is not good. I would love to back up my brain. It's like science fiction. In a sense, this technology could be used to copy a person's soul. According to Kurisu, some religious groups strongly oppose this research, as you might expect. On the other hand, the medical community is ecstatic about the possibilities. Of course they would be. In any case, it's amazing that my assistant here was able to make such an incredible discovery. Of course, she did have a university supporting her, but still. Yeah, that's incredible.
つまりお前はこう言いたいのだな。 D メールと同じ要領で被験者の記憶を含む脳内情報を光信号として取り出し、それを LHC で発生させたミニブラックホールを利用して超圧縮
Control C, Control V, my mind, yeah!
電話レンジカッコ仮で生成した カーブラックホールのリング得意点を通過させ、携帯電話を通して過去の被験者自身の脳に記憶だけをぶち込む。
どういうこと？
記憶だけの時間跳躍。物理的転送によるタイムトラベルと区別するために、仮にこっちはタイムリープと定義しましょうか。
So I just had a real harebrained thought come to my head. And I don't know if this is true at all. So whenever we started the game, I don't remember what the fucking time was at before. Like, cause it happened so quick and I didn't know what it meant at first. But whenever Kurisu was stabbed, that was like way before we met her here. And we didn't get to see who stabbed her. Is it possible that at the end of the game we're going to have to stab Kurisu because she made this possible? And through making this possible, like with her know-how and our machine, cause the bad future to happen? Of course, this is a harebrained theory, like I said. I know jack shit. But it does seem like the kind of twist that would happen in a story like this, where it's like, yeah, this character that you've gotten to know throughout the entire game, who got killed in the very beginning of this time travel story, turns out you're the one who has to kill them. It seems like the kind of thing that a writer would do. But again, and it also would make sense, like for the story, it would make sense why Suzuha hates Kurisu. It would make sense why she would even be targeted in the first place. Because if she leads to the bad future by just hanging out with us, then, like, that's no fucking good. And the time jump after the fact could have been CERN trying to fix things, because of course, like, if she died there, bad future wouldn't happen. That's just my harebrained theory, though. We'll see how it turns out.
肉体を含めた物理的転送ではなく、記憶だけを過去へと跳躍させる。あまりに
Yeah, because right now it's like we can't send people back in
誰もまともに考えよう
time.
としなかった方法。
So maybe we sent, like, memories of what's going to happen back in time. I'm getting too hung up on this theory. We gotta go. We gotta keep going. She's right. The idea is ridiculous, which is exactly why none of the geniuses at CERN could come up with it. But this union of physics and neuroscience and neurophysiology will make the impossible possible. To transfer memories to the past via cell phone. To time leap.
ポイントは、転送するのは記憶だけってこと。人格や意識についてはこれに含まない。
どういうことだ？ SF 小説でよくあるタイムリープとは何か違うのか？
SF とかでよくあるタイムリープは意識、人格
Yeah, exactly. I have to play the VN and see.
でも意識や人格まで含めるとデータ量は膨大になるだろうし、そもそも私の研究室が解析できたのは記憶の部分だけだから。意識、人格と記憶は別と考えて。記憶はコンピューターでいうところの画像データや映像データと同じ。それに対して意識と人格はいわば OS ということになる。
容量ってことなら OS より画像や映像の方が大きい場合もあるじゃん。
あくまで例えよ。そもそも人格や意識って未だにどこにあるのか、どんな仕組みでそれが成立しているのかはっきりしないの。
Yeah, exactly. That's something that people have been trying to study for years. And even in 2021, we still don't have answers for that.
だからそれをデータ化して移植するのは少なくとも私には無理。
記憶だけのどんなデメリットが予想される？
パーソナリティは記憶だけで形成されるわけじゃない。だから記憶を転送しても転送先の意識や人格に依存する。
Windows で言うと Vista の入ってる PC で作ったデータを95の入ってる PC にコピペするって感じか？
Mine doors. Oh, Windows. Okay, I understand. The most widely used operating system in the world.
最新の OS で作られたデータが旧式の OS でちゃんと動作するかはわからないわけ。何らかの不具合が出るかも。
Yeah,
それ
exactly.
に例えば小学生の頃の自分に今の記憶を転送した場合、記憶と肉体のギャップのせいで
Wait a minute.
I've 障害が起きるかもしれない。
I think I've connected 2 dots. Where is it? This. This could be garbled data. Hi, Vernon. Welcome to the stream. Token Australian checking in. But yeah, it's like, that would explain why this is all fucking gobbledygook, right? Because if we're sending data to the past, like this could be from way in the future for all we know. We've sent data back to fucking the year 2000. Garbled data. So it's kind of like whenever you open up like a piece of code in like a text document, like on WordPad, where it's like encoded a different way. Because see, I always thought that this might be like some kind of like base 64 code and it might be encrypted that way, but it's like if you opened up like if you saw like the data for, I don't know. This is like the 3rd time bagels have been brought up in this stream. It's bagel. It's bagel. You pronounce it bagel. But yeah, like my theory is that it's just that like the phone couldn't process the data that was being sent to it, and so it spit out like all these random characters. I don't know much about programming though, so I could be entirely off, but it's like I've opened up some files. But that's the same way the vowel pronounces it! I don't understand what everyone's arguing about. It's like, okay, I am as willing to rag on Val as anyone else. She's not in the wrong here this time, though. Like, I'll yell at her whenever she doesn't make her scrambled eggs with milk. And I'll yell at all of chat when they're like, ew, eating scrambled eggs with ketchup is wrong and bad. It's like, no, I was talking to my grandma the other night and she was like, no, that's what you fucking do. You dip them in ketchup. You don't slather them in it, but you give them a little dip in ketchup, you know? People eat eggs with ketchup. And yet everyone called me out on it for being weird. But anyways, Val is not in the wrong here. She says it bagel! We made certain of this earlier in the stream! And she looked it up too! She looked up the pronunciation and she says it like the pronunciation! I am fully on Val's side with this one. Y'all are wrong. Ketchup and eggs go well together! Thank you! Thank you! I mentioned that in like, I don't remember if it was the drinking stream or if it was an Ace Attorney stream. I remember Val was there because she yelled at me in voice. You eat scrambled eggs with ketchup. I'm not wrong. Salsa and hot sauce is better for scrambled eggs though. I've never tried it with salsa. I don't really eat hot sauce, I'll be honest. I'm not a big fan of spicy foods, I'll be honest. I like sweet, I like savory. That's about as far as it goes, honestly. Like, sour, spicy, bitter, those ones I just, Like, sour I can do if there's, like, enough sweet. There's gotta be enough either savory or sweet to balance it out. Bitter, though, no bitter. New tangent time. Listen. We went an hour and a half. That's pretty good. I love how these characters are talking about like, oh yeah, we've determine like how the brain sends signals in order to store memories so we can convert it to data and send it through time through the Large Hadron Collider. And we're over here like, bagels are pronounced bagels and you put ketchup on scrambled eggs. Let's keep going before I'm stuck on this screen for like the next 20 minutes.
いずれにせよ過去の自分の体に関して
I'm glad because that's all you fucking get here. If y'all didn't enjoy it, I would have 0 subscriber. Except maybe like my parents if they pitied me enough. Kurisu nods at my question.
D メールと同じように携帯電話を介して行われる跳躍だから、
Right.
正確に言うと過去の自分の体でなおかつ携帯を持ってる時点までしか跳躍できないと思う。
Okay, weird. So basically we're taking our memories from the future and overwriting our memories in the past instead of just like, you know, you in the past getting those memories and like just having extra memories. I mean, I guess that would be the same, wouldn't it? There was an exception in Luca's case where we sent the D-mail to a pager, but that doesn't apply to time leaping.
それに飛ばされた先が
So we're shifting,
同一人物じゃないと例えれば電気信号がマッチングせずに弾かれてしまう恐れも。
そもそも他人の体に入っちゃったら大変だしね。まあ僕的には可愛い親の子の中なら喜んで入るけど。
No, just stop, bonk. Is this guy capable of a non-perverted thought? Okabe looks at Daru and goes, "Go to horny jail." There we go. The title is justified now.
うへへじゃないわよ、バカ。弾かれるだけならいいけど、もしかすると深刻な人格障害まで起きる恐れがあるのよ。
Yeah,
どん
exactly.
な結果になるかわからない。人類初の試みだから。
Yeah, don't risk it. Don't risk it. Unless, because, okay, Kurisu, in like, whenever we first saw her, knew us before. It'd be kind of funny if that was like Okabe trying to talk to himself and being like, God, fucking shut up. To be fair, though, if I went back and talked to my 18-year-old self, I would probably also want her to shut the fuck up.
はっきりしているのは、自分が生まれる以前へは絶対にいけないということ。自分が二人同時に存在することはない。
Yeah, no, because you wouldn't have a brain to send signals. And you'll be in your body. You won't be in 2 places at once because that's not possible. You're not sending the body back.
タイムパラドックスが発生する心配はない。自分が生まれる前に親を殺すことはできないの。
携帯がブラックホールとホワイトホールの代わりということだ。
It seems like a strange coincidence that cell phones would be the medium of time travel, but really, could it have been anything else? These days, people wear their phones like a second skin. No other medium would reliably deliver the memories to their intended target. The more I think about it, the more I realize that this was meant to be. Yeah, this is serendipity, right? I whip out my phone and place it to my ear.
俺だ。
The Thundi?
が一本の線で繋がった。ああ、計画はこれより最終段階に入る。無論、オペレーションベルダンディのことだ。
Okay, that's probably a Norse mythology thing. Yep. The second of the 3 Norns, sister goddesses of fate in Norse mythology. The 3 sisters tend to the world tree, Yggdrasil, whose roots lie in Urd's fountain. For Thundi is the Norn of the present, popularized in Japan by a certain goddess manga. I think I know what they're talking about just from, like, exposure to TV tropes.
クリスティーナにはまんまと騙されたが、彼女のラボメンカニュールは我らにとってまさにシュタインズゲートの選択
He said the name. Take a sip of water, everyone.
案ずるな。うまくやってみせるさ。今の俺たちは無敵だ。
Okay, good news. My PC isn't making that metal scraping sound anymore. I don't know why it stopped. I don't know what it was doing. Put my phone away and turn to Kurisu.
クリスティーナよ。これよりオペレーションベルダンディを開始する。
She doesn't know what the fuck that is.
あ、いや、少しはどういうことか説明しよ
Yeah, exactly.
お前の言うタイムリープ案を全面採用すると言っているのだ。ちなみにここまで俺をその気にさせておいて、脳内情報のデータ化はここではできませんなどとは言わせんぞ。
まあ、秋葉原ならパーツも揃ってるからなんとかなるとは思うけど。
Nice, 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 nice. I exorcised the demon inside. Don't know how. Maybe Phasmophobia gave my computer ghosts. Who knows? That new mimic ghost that they added is a piece of shit. Not a piece of shit in like, oh, it sucks. Like, as in, oh, it's bad for the game or whatever. I mean, it's a piece of shit in that it's a jerk. It's an asshole ghost, and I love it. It spices up the game so fucking much when you're like, okay, we got ghost orbs, but it could be a mimic. Like, suddenly, you have to doubt, like, so much evidence. It is so fun. I love that. And also, the fucking summoning thing that they added. That's fucking neat. I only got to see it once, because we only played for about, like, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. But we did get to do a mimic. Does it mimic other players? No, it mimics other kinds of ghosts. So the one that we had, at first it was mimicking a wraith, where it was like stepping in the salt, but like there would be no footprints. So it would leave the footprint mark, but it wouldn't have like the glowing footprint. So we're like, ah, it might be a wraith. Then we started getting ghost orbs, and it was basically pretending to be an obake for a while. And then for a bit, I think it was actually pretending to be the twins, which was terrifying. It's like, unless you get like all the data on the ghost, you could go through the entire game thinking it's something completely different. It's wild. They've added like so much more uncertainty to the game, because like once you get to know the types of ghosts, once you get to know what you're doing, like even professional difficulty honestly isn't that difficult. Because you pop in, you kind of like track how the ghost is operating, you mark down your evidences. Like there are times when I'm playing professional, when I'm playing professional with friends, where we figure out what the ghost is within like 5 minutes. Like it's just bam, 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 all 3 pieces of evidence, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, well, what else is there to do? I think it'd be fucked up if they added a ghost where it's like an offshoot of a previous type. So you need 4 pieces of evidence instead of 3. That'd be fucked up. But yeah, it's like, you know, you get your 3 pieces of evidence, you know what the ghost is within 5 minutes, and then it's like, I guess we'll dick around for a bit and do the extra objectives. Sure, why not? Like, it makes it feel very casual. Whereas with the Mimic added, it's like, now all of a sudden, so much is uncertain. And it's so cool. Also, the summoning. That was neat. We accidentally glitched it because we set off the ritual in, like, just as a hunt was starting. So the ghost didn't spawn in the pentagram, but I still got a kick-ass picture of it. And then I hid in a closet until it killed one of my friends. Someday I'm gonna have to get some VTubers together, and we're gonna have to play Phasmophobia, because I love that game. That game is so much fun. Honestly, I should schedule, like, while I am off and while I have, like, all the time in the world, I should really be scheduling, like, some nights. My friends and I got a fill the sink meme trying to get the extra objectives once. Yeah! It's like, oh, you gotta take a picture of dirty water. I find that mostly happens in the high school map for my group. Like, I don't know what it is. It might also just be because there are more sinks in the high school. And we don't go to the high school very often, so maybe we've just gotten unlucky, but either way, yeah. I really need to get, like, VTubers together to play Phasmophobia. I think that would be a great game night. And you only need 4 players, so maybe I'll make maybe I'll make a Twitter. Maybe I'll make a tweet. I'll make a tweet about it, and we'll see what we can get. Drop you 2 video clips from my friend in Val's Discord. Sounds good. I don't have Discord open right now because I've been getting frame drops because my PC is chugging somehow, even though it has like a top-of-the-line fucking processor. It has top-of-the-line everything except hard drive. Like, it's a normal hard drive. It's not a solid state, but I keep meaning to get that fixed. But hey, Vernon, you want to play Spooky Ghost Game? You want to play Spooky Ghost Game? I can do this at like 9 or 10 at night, just because I know time zones. I don't want you waking up at like fucking 6 a.m. or something stupid to play Ghost Game. But you want to play Ghost Game? Ghost Game is fun. All right, let's get back to playing like the game that we are currently playing. They're a combined 30 minutes. Ah, okay, sounds good. When's the last time you did scanning your PC? Oh, it's been a minute. I should do that at some point. Also, just because I've been using it more often, I have more, like, files on my PC now. Because before, this PC was strictly for streaming and gaming. But now I use it for everything, so it's like I've been downloading a lot of videos from Tumblr, I've been downloading, like, stuff I need for foundation work. So, yeah, odds are I should do a little scan of this thing. Make sure that it's, I might be busy whenever you want to play. Definitely not just scared, not at all. I promise you, whenever you're playing, Phasmophobia with, like, a group of people, it's less playing a first-person horror game and more playing BuzzFeed Unsolved Simulator, except the ghosts can kill you on occasion. It is so much fun just to walk into a house and go, "Hey demons, it's me, ya boy." Also, I just referenced another YouTuber. I referenced BuzzFeed of all fucking things. Take 3 sips of water for referencing BuzzFeed. Ah. Me sweating and desperately needing a debut to join a Phasmo collab. If you want, I can literally put it on hold. Like, this isn't an urgent thing. I'm just thinking now that would be really cool. Hi, Anthony. Welcome to the stream. We're talking about Phasmophobia. The best way you've heard it described. Yeah, okay. Phasmo is, like, legitimately scary when you're alone, because if you die, you'll lose everything. But when you're just playing with, like, a group of people... Oh, also, I could buy, like, literally all the equipment we need. I have, like, $1,500 in that game. But yeah, so... Phasmo is, like, scary when you're on your own, but when you're with people, you're literally just kind of shooting the shit and, like, figuring out what ghosts are. It can get serious sometimes, but I personally don't find it scary at all when I'm with other people, just because you die and it's like, okay, now you get to just steal stuff from the house as a ghost and throw, like, bottles of cock at people. This is just, like, a new form of the game where the objective goes from identify the ghost to annoy the fuck out of your friends and be a kleptomaniac. It's a great game. We will have to play it sometime, but I don't know when that'll be. I'll make a tweet about it at some point, maybe. probably, like, later. Fill the sink, fill the sink, fill the sink! Yeah, I haven't gotten that objective in so fucking long. I don't know what it is. I think it might just be that, like, me and my friends are, like, we always go to, like, the houses, which are small maps. They're easier to navigate, they're easier to find the ghost. Which is why we like them, because we hate when we're in the fucking high school, and we're going, like, in every single classroom, and there's no sign of anything. Or the fucking prison. The prison kinda... It's not a bad map. Like, I don't think there's any map in Phasmophobia that's legitimately bad. But it's just, you know, compared to the houses where it's like, yeah, you're running around. It's basically Paranormal Activity Simulator at that point. But whenever you're in the prison, it's like, there's so much ground to cover. Anyways, let's, oh, also, Anthony, you asked before what happened so far. Okay, so... Suzuha had mentioned in the last stream that she was looking for her dad. We found the body in the campground. Yeah, the campground. I can't tell if I love or hate the campground in Phasmophobia. I can't tell. I kinda like it because, I like the difference in setting. I like that you get, like, a whole bunch of different settings, basically, in one. I hate it because of the outdoor nature. It can be really hard to tell when the ghost is in a tent or when it's just, like, out in the open. It bad. But yeah, so Suzuha looking for her dad. She didn't find him, and she ran away and she left town. So Okabe changed the past, so this way he trailed after her. And instead, she spent the day with us, didn't find her dad still, but, you know, she's happy, she's still staying in Akiba. And then, we had a nightmare where we were at, like, the beginning of the world, and Mayuri was like, hey, we're gonna die here, but it's okay because there are tons of us in the multiverse. But it was a nightmare. We woke up, and... now we're doing this. Now we're figuring out how to transport people's memories through time. You know nothing about Phasmo? I can teach you. I've played enough at this point that I can comfortably teach someone. I can do, like, you know, baby's first Phasmo. We can go on, like, I wouldn't say beginner difficulty because honestly, beginner difficulty is so fucking boring. Nothing happens. Nothing happens in beginner difficulty. You don't want that. You want some spice. You want some spice. You can't see it, but I'm doing the like Italian chef hands. You need some spice. Scary. I've explained this before. When you're with a bunch of people and you're all shitposting, it's not a scary game. It's BuzzFeed Unsolved Simulator. I just referenced BuzzFeed again. Take 3 more sips of water. I'm not calling you a baby. I'm calling, like, the fucking stream babies first. Because it's the beginner. It's the beginner teachings. I will teach you all the ways of the occult. Although, I will say with the new update, I don't know everything. Like I said, like, I have limited experience with the Mimic, and I have limited experience with rituals. And I don't even know what rituals are really useful for. Because the way it was explained to me, it's like, oh yeah, you summon the ghost, and it hunts until it kills someone. It's like, that doesn't sound like it does good things. But then again, I need to research it more. I need to look into it. Baby or babby? Either one works. It's babies first. This isn't me calling Val a baby. This is like, whenever you have a course for beginners, or whenever you're like, yeah, I'm making this like as simple as possible for someone who's new to it to understand without getting intimidated, you're like, yeah, this is babies first, like whatever the fuck. Anyways, this has been a long fucking tangent. We're only going for like half an hour more. I need to actually play the game. Kurisu nods. Her eyes are shining with a fierce, hungry light. As I thought, she's a scientist to the core. Kurisu and Daru go home, leaving me with Mayuri. I thought she was hard at work on her costume, but when I look, she's staring at the wall. Her hands have stopped moving. It's Bagel! bagels are bagels!
マユリ帰らないのか？
She usually doesn't stay this late. Her parents might be worried.
あのね、さっきのオカリンやクリスちゃんの話を思い出してたの。思い出してね。
Yeah, the music
なん
change.
とか頑張って理解しようと思ったんだけど、ダメだったよ。ただね、なんとなくわかるのは、すごいことになってるみたいっていうことかな。
Yeah!
いかに
We're gonna do great things.
人類
Or we're gonna end the
新
world.
たなる段階に進む。
It's about a 50-50 chance at this point.
そしてそれはこのラボから始まるのだ。
眩しいな。
眩しい？どういう意味だ？
オカリンもクリスちゃんもキラキラ輝いてて、
それはこの法王院京馬が放つ狂気のオーラだろう。
あのね、クリスちゃんが入ってきてからそろそろ10日ぐらいでしょ。
Yeah, it hasn't been long at all.
マユシーが感じたこと言っていい？
Yeah, sure.
クリスちゃんがラボ面になってね、なんだかラボの空気がビシッと引き締まった感じがするんだ。
ふん、認めなくてはならないな。確かにあいつの知識は凄まじいものがある。
It really has been.
そんな天才少女を仲間に引き入れたこの俺、法王院京馬の功績もまた素晴らしきものだと言わざるを得ない。
I don't know if it was cunning.
眩しいの。クリスちゃんはラボとオカリンにとってすっごく役に立ってるでしょ。でもね、マユシーはあんまりオカリンの役に立ててないのです。
Yeah, it must be depressing for her, like, especially whenever she's the only lab mem here that's, like, not really into science. Like, of course, we have, like, a shitload of other lab mems now who don't really know much about science, but whenever she's alone with all us nerds, like, it must feel pretty isolating. Mayuri looks depressed.
マユシーももっと頭が良かったらな。そしたらオカリンの役に立てたのにね。
Aw.
マユリ、
She's never expressed such sentiments before. Is she jealous of Kurisu's talents? Is there competition brewing in the lab? I don't think so. I think she's just sad that she doesn't understand her friends better. I sigh and walk to the window. I can't see many stars in the sky.
今日は星を見ないのか？
Mayuri comes up beside me. We lean out the window together. It's only 9 p.m., but Akiba's already still and silent, save for the occasional car trundling
こ
by.
のラボを作ったばっかりの頃、ダルくんもいない頃にね、よくこうして2人で静かに過ごしてたよね。
ああ、そうだな。
Daughter joined the lab in early May. Oh, so he's recent. Before that, he was unwilling to join no matter how I tried to convince him. Then he learned that the lab was just 3 minutes away from May Queen, and suddenly he was all, Future Gadget Lab, hell yeah! So once again, simping saved the day. For about a month and a half after the lab's founding, it was just me and Mayuri, all alone.
マユシーはこれからもここにいてもいいのかな。
Yeah, you can stay. Mayuri looks at me with uncertainty in her eyes. I meet her gaze firmly and then bop her lightly on the head.
くだらないことを言うな。マユリはここにいるだけでいいんだ。
いるだけ？
お前がいなかったらこのラボはもっと殺伐としていただろう。
Aw.
特に俺と助手は水と油みたいなところがあるからな。互いに意見をぶつからせて喧嘩になってもおかしくない。だがそんな時にマユリが空気の読めない能天気コメントを発することで殺伐さが中和されるのだ。
That feels like a backhanded
褒められ
compliment.
てるのか
In a sense, you are.
何も案ずるな。お前がここにいるのは、俺にとっては計算の
Ah, God, the metal scraping noise is happening again. The ghosts are back. The demons are back.
そっか。ありがとう、オカリ。
Mayuri smiles in relief, and then her stomach rumbles.
お腹空いちゃった。おでんか温めようっと。オカリンも食べる？
ああ、もらう。
じゃあ、ちょっと待っててね。
Soon we are chowing down on piping hot Oden. Aw, that was a cute scene. It's just a mimic. Oh god, my PC is a mimic. The next day, Mayuri and I go shopping at Radicon. We have a list written by Kurisu of parts for the time leak machine. Naturally, I'm paying for everything out of my own pocket. Kurisu and Daru have already started to work on the upgrade. Apparently, the conversion of memories into digital data requires software developed at Kurisu's lab in America. She can download that software from their dedicated server. But that's not the only thing we need. There's also some kind of brain-scanning headgear that we're also going to have to make ourselves. Incidentally, I have to pay extra close attention to make sure Mayuri doesn't wander off while we're shopping. If she sees some random store that interests her, she'll literally stop and stare at it for hours. As long as your PC doesn't laugh. Good god. That'd be fucking terrifying. I keep walking, of course, only later to realize that she's not behind me. Then I have to run from store to store looking for her. This must be how parents of small children feel. That's what I said before whenever he was like, yeah, she just wanders off sometimes. I was like, man, she must have given her parents several heart attacks. And this comes from someone who accidentally faked almost being kidnapped when they were 3. Anyway, this is nothing new. Mayuri has always been like this.
頼むから俺についてこい。この迷宮ではぐれたら、おそらくお前は自力では外に出られないぞ。
わかったわ。気をつけるね。でね、オカリ、タイムリープとタイムトラベルってどう違うの？
Did she really hear what I just said about not wandering off? Besides, Kurisu already explained the difference yesterday.
タイムトラベルは体ごと時間を飛び越える。
That's right, it's been a while since I last told that story. So basically, okay, when I was a kid, my parents were very... Listen, I forgot that it's been, like, almost a full year since I last told that story. Okay, so basically, when I was a little kid, my parents always, like, tried to teach me the meaning of stranger danger. And told me, like, oh, don't talk to strangers. If a stranger comes to the house and tells you, oh, get in my car, I have candy, or get in my car, I need to help me find my dog. You say no, and then you run to us, and you tell us about it. But Kid Me was like, oh, they never mentioned what happens after I do that. I wonder what happens after I do that. So Kid Me, I should mention, I was 3. I was 3 years old. 3-year-olds have no sense of morality. 3-year-olds have no sense of right and wrong. I did not realize what I was putting my parents through until like a few years later when I was like, oh. So basically, one day when I was playing outside, I ran back to the house, and I told my mom and dad, I'm like, oh, a lady came by in a truck, and she tried to get me into her truck, and they were like, oh fuck, oh shit. And so I specifically remember the police coming to the house. I don't remember if it was that day or the day after. And I specifically remember asking one of my parents, are they here to arrest me? Because of course I knew I was lying. I knew I was lying, but at this point I was like, oh, if I told them I was lying, I'll get in trouble. And to a kid, getting in trouble is like the worst thing that can happen to you. So I just I just played along, and I feel like eventually my parents just figured out. They were like, oh, our kid's a piece of shit. Our kid sucks. But they don't think I suck. I know this. We're pretty close, but like heel. I'm allowed to be a heel. I don't claim that I'm a face. I'm morally gray. But like I said, I was also literally 3 years old, and 3-year-olds have not developed a sense of morality yet. You have to wait until you're at least like 5 or 6 to start like understanding right from wrong, I think. So I can't be blamed for my actions when I was practically a baby. MJF in the making? I don't know what that is, I'm sorry. If you're talking about a wrestling thing because of the heel thing, I don't know fuck about shit from wrestling. But yeah, so that's that story. I'm trying to think if there's like any other like really funny. Like, okay, there's the fucked up puppet story from high school, but we're not getting into that here. We've dawdled long enough. Just memories, no personality or consciousness included. Though Kurisu did mention that there was no way to be sure what might happen to your consciousness. MJF is very, very evil. Okay, understandable.
ℍ𝕆ℝ は過去へ指示できるだけだった。過去は変わるかもしれないし。
Oh, so now we could win the lottery because, like, before we sent instructions. And by sending instructions, Okabe didn't get the lottery ticket himself. He passed it off to Luca, who put a number down wrong, and so we got, like, less of a prize. But if we did it, if we did it this way through time leaping, we just send the memories like straight to our brain, and basically, we wouldn't have to worry about instructions getting garbled by how it's interpreted, because you would just have your memories from the future of doing the experiment. So you would just know, like, oh yeah, these are the lottery numbers that I need. Let me put them in now. So that's how it differs.
それに過去が変わった場合、変える前の記憶は失われる。世界線が再構成されるからだ。
I mean, yeah. Why wouldn't you use time travel to get money? Like, not even a fuck ton of money. Like, what was it? They wanted, like, what was it? Like, 500,000 yen? That's 50,000 bucks for us. Like, that's not millionaire or anything, but, like, that's a good chunk of money. You can do a fuckload with $50,000. Like, if you have the opportunity to do this, why wouldn't you? I am the exception thanks to reading Steiner.
それに対してタイムリープだと、例えば1週間前のお前の頭の中に今のお前の記憶が丸々流れ込んでくることになる。
Just invest in Apple. That's true too. We won't know for sure if it works until the machine is built.
例えば作りかけのコスを持って1週間前へ行ける？ゴミマまでの時間を1週間分稼げてマユシー大勝利みたいなこと？
タイムトラベルならば可能だろうが、タイムリープでは無理だ。
Yeah.
2日前に受けたテストの答えを知っている状態でテストの前へ戻ることはできる。だが回答済みの答案用紙を持って2日前へは戻れない。
Yeah, basically.
じゃあマユシーの意識は1週間前のマユシーの中に入っちゃうってこと？
Yeah, pretty much.
そういうことだ。
While this conversation has been going on, I've been steadily purchasing items from Kurisu's shopping list.
物は持っていけないけど記憶は持っていけるんだね。そっか。
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
そしたら1週間前のマユシーの中にあったマユシーの記憶はどこに行っちゃうのかな。
They get overwritten. It's like it's like that one scene from Zero Time Dilemma where they're like they're basically talking about Back to the Future, but they can't mention any names. Where they talk about how like Marty goes into that like one timeline where it's like his family is rich and he basically overwrites like the Marty in that timeline, and now he's like the only Marty.
上書きされるのではないか?
We haven't tested it though, so there's no way to be sure.
消えちゃうってこと？
Because our current present would become your past, and the stuff happening afterwards would be the new future. Yeah, exactly.
消えたとしても、1週間前のお前の
Time travel! I consider this an absolute win.
記憶が上書きされたとしても、1週間前までのお前の記憶には何も変化はない。未来の1週間分の記憶が追加されるという言い方をした方が良さそうだ。
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
じゃあね、1週間前のマユシーに記憶を飛ばしたら、今のマユシーの体はどうなっちゃうんだろう。
Mayuri's asking some pretty philosophical questions today, but I guess anyone would ask the same.
マユシーが1週間前に記憶をビューンって飛ばしても、オカリンはここにいるんだよね。オカリンから見ると、意識が飛んでったマユシーはどうなっちゃってるのかな。
抜け殻になっている。いや待て、そうじゃない。そういうことじゃないはずだ。助手がやろうとしているのは記憶をデータ化して保存する、つまりバックアップでしかない。記憶をすべて脳から抜き去ってそれをデータ化するわけではないんだ。
Yeah, it makes a copy. Nothing inside the brain is lost. You don't become an empty shell. Besides, neither personality nor consciousness is transferred to begin with.
だから抜け殻になったり意識が飛んだりすることはないはず。
No, wait, there's another issue
と
here.
いうか1週間前に戻ってまたその1週間を経験してきたマユリがここにいることになるのではないか。
Not that anybody, including me, would be able to tell the difference.
じゃあ、タイムリープする前の最初の1週間を過ごしたマユシーはタイムリープしてその1週間を繰り返したマユシーに消されちゃうの？
Yeah, pretty much, I think. This is getting complicated.
そうだ、消える。もう一度やり直すと言うべきだな。そっくりそのままトレースすることもできるし、全く別の行動を取ることもできる。それと消えた最初の1週間の記憶自体をマユリは持ち続けていることになる。
じゃあね。
The questions keep coming. She's trying hard to understand in her own ditzy
もし
way.
も1週間前に戻ったマユシーが1週間後の今日ラボには来なくて学校のお友達と池袋で遊ぶことにしたらどうなるのかな。今はマユシーはこうしてオカリンとお話ししてるけど、
過去が変わり今も変わることになるだろう。こうしてここで俺とお前が話している事実は消滅するはずだ。
それをオカリンは気づかないんだよね。
No, he would.
そうだ。
I mean, yeah, but you're the one person who notices, right?
だとしたらね、なんだか寂しいね。
俺が？
マユシーが。
I don't get what she means. She means that she'd be sad that she missed out on a conversation with you, dude. She's your friend. She nods to herself with a bright smile.
ねえねえねえ、タイムリープは未来には飛べないのかな。
飛べるかもしれないが、飛んだところで意味はない。
Yeah, exactly. Kurisu and I reached that conclusion yesterday. The memories you send overwrite the memories at your destination. If you sent your memories 1 week into the future, then the future you would lose 1 week of memories.
俺たちがやろうとしているタイムリープは、過去に送ってこそ進化を発揮するのだ。それに、過去より未来の方が届かない可能性は高い。
She could be. She could have a crush on him. That's a trope. You know, the childhood friend who gets a crush on the other. Except for what happened yesterday. Oh god, yeah.
過去については思い出すことができるが、未来については予測がつかないからな。例えばマユリは未来永劫にわたって同じ電話番号の携帯を持ち続けていると思うか？
わかんないよ。
つまりそういうことだ。それにかつてポケベルが携帯の出現で廃れてしまったように、携帯に代わる新たなパーソナル端末が爆発的に流行してしまうかもしれない。
Smartphones. In order for the time leap to succeed, the target you must have a phone whose number you know. As long as that condition is met, there should never be a problem with setting the destination. The real problem is what inside the phone wave is acting as the lifter. Until we figure that out, we can't reproduce the discharge phenomenon at will. The phone wave will remain incomplete. On the other hand, if we can figure it out, we'll have an endless source of electrons that, unlike CERNs, need no tuning. I feel like she has a crush on him, and I just don't know how to explain it due to the trope. Yeah. It's a very common trope. I'm exhilarated. The phone wave is evolving by the day. Our invention of the time leap machine will put us light years ahead of CERN. Time travel will finally become a reality. I can't wait to try it out. My soul yearns for the taste of chaos. I barely managed to keep out from bursting in mad laughter. Yeah, don't do that in public. Come to think of it, more than 1 week has passed since we sent that first email. Although there was that strange threatening email, there remains no sign of the men in black coming to haul us away. According to Daru, CERN hasn't discovered our hacking either. Next problem is what will happen when we use the time leap machine. In order to compress a human's entire wealth of memory into the requisite 36 bytes, we have to borrow the LHC's black hole. I can't believe that CERN won't notice an unauthorized activation of the LHC. Yeah, we're gonna get their attention by doing this. We are absolutely gonna get the attention of them by doing this. Every time that I say that, I think of like that random event in the world of horror where it's like, something truly evil has noticed you. Something truly evil is looking at you. Something truly evil is following you. That's a good event in that game. That game is good, it seems very complicated and very difficult, which, kind of keeps me from playing it. How do we keep them from finding us? We need a plan.
そっか。じゃあ、マユシーが小学生の頃へも飛べないんだね。その頃は携帯持ってないもん。
Mayuri's still talking about the time leap.
お前は小学生の頃へ戻りたいのか？気持ちはわかる。今の知識を持って小学生からやり直せば、学校の成績はおそらく学年トップになれるだろうし、人間関係もうまくこなせるだろう。
Yeah, exactly. It's like, you go back to elementary school with your, like, understanding as an adult. You would, like, just fucking breeze through.
それにね、おばあちゃんにも会えるかもって思ったんだ。
Aww.
そうか。残念だったな。
Mayuri's grandmother passed away when Mayuri was in elementary school. Aw, that's
残
sad.
念は残念だけどね。どうしても会いたかったわけじゃないよ。おばあちゃんの言葉とかね、笑顔とか、マユシーの頭を撫でてくれた シワシワの手とかね、マユシーは今でもちゃんと覚えてるもの。
Yeah, exactly. It's like even when someo's gone, you still have their memory with
だ
you.
からね、わざわざ会わなくても平気なの。それよりもね、その頃のオカリンにもう一度会ってみたいなって思って。
That's adorable.
あの当時からこの俺はマッドサイエンティストとして完成されており、周囲のガキンチョどもとは一線を画した人間だった。そんなイフのオーラを
I think it's because they're like syncing up the text reveal with like the characters' voice lines, so the voice lines end as soon as like the text is done showing up on screen.
会いたいのはおーいなんとかじゃなくてオカリンだよ。
I am Hoyo and Kyoma. Always have been, always will be. Mayuri just doesn't get it, so I disregard her comment.
だがやめておけ。精神年齢が当時から全く成長していないお前では、仮に今小学生に戻ったところで何も変わらないからな。
Wow.
そんなことないよ。マユシーもちゃんと成長してるもん。
食べる量が増えたぐらいだろ。
And your breast size. Okay. You didn't need to comment on that.
そんなことないのです。マユシーはちゃんと大人の階段を登ろうとしているのです。
A real woman. I kind of want to hear the details, but she probably doesn't know what she's talking about.
それよりもね、オカリンの方が当時から止まったままだと思うな。
だから何度も言っているだろうが、この俺は当時の時点ですでに完成されていたのだとな。
The shopkeeper shoots me a glare. I guess this isn't the best place for maniacal laughter. Better get those parts and head back to the lab. Bonk. We finish our shopping and come out in front of the station.
そういえば参るよ。お前、最近バイトをしていないんじゃないか？
バイト？ルモアンヌのこと？
Of course, May Queen doesn't exist in the current wholesome Akiba.
コミマ前だからお休みもらってるんだよ。頑張ってコスを作らなくちゃ。
今年は一体何着作っている
？3着。楓ちゃんとふぶきちゃんの分。でもってルカちゃんの分。
Ah, Luca's actually cosplaying this time! I wonder if Luca is still refusing to wear it. I can hardly blame her. I mean, however cute she... We've discussed this! What the fuck do you mean? We had the whole thing yesterday about how she's a chick now. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're not a complete dumbass. No, wait, that was before we sent the D-mail. Now Luca's a girl. How confusing. Not that confusing.
萌香さんだ。
Oh, Moeka!
何？
I look where Mayuri's pointing and see Moeka squatting by the staircase, staring hard at her cell phone. She looks more tired than the last time I saw her. There are bags under her eyes and her hair is frayed. The intensity of her expression makes me hesitate to call out to her. She'll probably just ignore me like before. On the other hand, she is a lab mem. I can't just ignore her.
そこの指圧師よ。随分と浮かない顔をしているではないか。
トゥットゥルー、萌香さん、ここで何してるの？
Moeka doesn't look up. She mutters something that I can't make out.
おーい、聞いているか？悩みがあるなら、この狂気のマッドサイエンティスト、オーイン・キョーマが華麗に解決してやろう。もっとも、その場合は 秋葉が血の海となることも覚悟してもらうかな。
Moeka suddenly jerks upright as if poked by an electric prod. What did that? Is it the blood? Is it that? She lifts her head and stares at me with wide eyes, then jumps to her feet and walks right up to me. This is the first time I've seen Moeka express such emotion.
なんだ？どうした？
She doesn't speak. That hasn't changed. Instead, she looks down and starts typing on her phone. Guess I should be ready for a mail. There it is. Ah! Fuck! I didn't expect him to just pull it up. Come on. Let me see that. What happened to the time machine? What do you mean, what happened? Okay, yeah, there we go. Are you still using it? Did you figure out how it works?
まだ完全には解明できていない。今は改良中だ。
すごいんだよ。あのね、今度はね、タイムリープができるようになるかもしれないんだって。
What's time leap? Tell me more.
記事にはするなよ。それをしたら、俺はお前をラボ面から破門しなければならない。
Moeka shakes her head violently. Guess she won't write an article.
セルンへのハッキングによって電話レンジ仮の新たな可能性について発見したのだ。
Yeah, just talk about hacking CERN out in the open after you get a threatening email saying that they're watching you.
トラベルシステムの構築だよ。
Great idea.
これは人類の歴史を塗り替え新たなる段階へ足を踏み入れたことを意味する。すなわち時間の壁の征服。かくして人を未来へ流されるのではなく未来を選んでいくことができるようになるだろう。その人類史上初の偉業、今我ら未来ガジェット研究所が成し遂げようとしているのだ。
オカリン、その説明はね、すごく
They're very smart in certain cases,
さっぱりなのです。
and also very, very dumb in others, although that mostly applies to Okabe. Like, Kurisu is smart all the time, same with Suzuha. And I feel like Moeka is way smarter than we're giving her credit for. How can you not be moved by my speech? I'm talking about becoming legends here. Moeka bites her lip and types out a mail in irritation. And she grabs my arm and digs in her fingernails. It hurts.
手を離してもらおうか。
But Moeka does not listen. What is it? What's a time leap?
タイムリープ、すなわち記憶のみの時間跳躍だ。俺たちはそれを可能にする方法を見つけ出した。近いうちにタイムリープは実行され、我らは時間の征服者となる。
あのね、オカリンが思いついて、クリスちゃんができるって言って、ダル君はお手伝い中で、マユシーはオカリンと買い出しなんだよ。
Moeka suddenly releases me. Her eyes are blank, unfocused. She squats down on the spot just as we found her. She seems entirely drained of energy and will.
萌子さん、大丈夫？調子悪いの
？That's amazing. You've made a real breakthrough. Congratulations. When will it be
こ
finished?
ればかりも何とも言えないな。いくつか問題を残している。それがうまく解決できれば1週間以内にでも完成するだろう。だが解決できなければいつまで経っても完成はしない。すべてはシュタインズゲートによる
He said the title. Take another sip of water.
解決の道は開けていると俺は確信している。そして扉が開いた時、訪れるのは俺が望む混沌。
世界を影から支配する機関へのラグナロックの幕は切って落とされるのだ。
オカリンは誰と戦ってるの？
CERN, probably.
決して表舞台には現れない支配者層に決まっているだろう。
すごいね。でもね、危ないことはしちゃダメだからね。
Why does Mayuri insist about worrying about me? Because she's your friend, dude! Oh? Moika's lips curve into a smile. Aw, she's laughing. She rises to her feet unsteadily and staggers off into the crowd. It's like she's forgotten about us completely. Mayuri and I can only watch her go. There's an indescribable aura about her that holds us back.
マイカさん、どうしたのかな？
Maybe she's also from a bad future because, like, the whole time travel thing seems to have gotten under her skin, and then the second that we mention, like, fighting against an organization, she starts laughing and wanders off. Unless she's somehow working for that organization. I've known she was kind of strange ever since I met her, but this? Maybe she's an escaped mental patient or something. No, she's fine. Not that her insanity can possibly compare to mine, for I desire nothing less than total and absolute chaos. So many evil laughs.
オカリンまでおかしくなっちゃった。マユシは心配です。
Mayushi looks scared, so I cease my maniacal laughter a few minutes earlier than planned. Minutes? You were planning on laughing in the middle of the street for minutes? Alright. We're gonna save here. That's tips. That's tips. Save. Here we go. And, gonna double check. Here we go. He's a total edgelord. So we're gonna exit the game, and we're gonna go to the just chatting screen. So, that sure was something, huh? We are going to send our memories through time, apparently. I don't know how good of an idea that is, but I mean, they're gonna do it, so I'm excited just to see how things play out, because at this point it seems like we're getting to the point where I feel like things are going to start to go really bad really quickly, and that's exciting. So, no problem. It was fun to stream. I'm sorry that we're ending it early. It's just that, like, between the ear thing and the PC thing, like, things aren't at their best today. So hopefully tomorrow's stream can be a little bit better. We're doing the somewhat Avengers time travel. Kinda. Not really, though. Not really, because with the Avengers, like, didn't they send themselves back? Like, they watched themselves fighting in that battle in, like, what was it, New York City? I know very little about the MCU, I'll be real. I only go to watch those movies when my brother wants to watch them. But, yeah. Anyways, so, let's go into the usual spiel. If you like what you saw, and you're not currently subscribed, how about you subscribe? If I hit 100 subs, I legally have to do karaoke. And then, also follow my Twitter if you haven't. We post, any time that there's going to be a stream. We announce that. I post polls sometimes about whatever dumb stuff. And then, I may be putting up a tweet that's like, hey, any VTubers want to play Phasmophobia at some point? Because I would really like that. I would really like to play Phasmo. And I can carry people, I think. I don't take the game seriously enough most of the time to be a carry, but I mean, it'll still be fun. Anyways, so, with that out of the way, have a great night, everyone. Sweet dreams, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye!